welcome back to another podcast. Happy Thursday, everyone. Unless you're watching this on a Friday, then happy Friday. So glad you can make it. If you are just tuning in and you've not seen the previous week's one, episode 7, then you need to, because this is a response and kind of an answer to one of the challenges in episode 7, Contemplations and Conversations, which is a great title name because it rhymes. It starts with the letter C, just like I said last time. But one of the challenges I gave out was if I got 40 videos to answer the 2 questions, how is your faith going and what does your faith mean to you? And I'll be doing one of those. So now you're going to be down to 39. But if I got 40 people to do that at hashtag Lakeland Youth Group, boom, if I got 40 people to do that, and then that video got 200 likes and 200 views, then I will dye my hair bright, bright, bright pink, which I have been told that I need to bleach my hair first, which I'm not looking forward to doing that. But if you have not seen that, you need to go watch it. Go watch. And then come back. And then you can watch me. But I want to share with you a verse. If you're worried about doing that, if you don't like doing that, if you don't like, making videos yourself, you get used to it. But this is Luke 12, verse 8. And I tell you, everyone who acknowledges me before men, the Son of Man will also acknowledge before the angels of God. That's a cool verse. If you ever think about it. If you think about standing up for your faith, if you think about doing things like this where you talk about your own faith and how you follow Christ, then you will be acknowledged. If you acknowledge Christ in front of people, you will be acknowledged in front of God. And that's a sweet thing. That's an awesome thing. That's a full of grace and mercy sort of thing. And you have the opportunity to do that for your peers that may not know Christ. So I suggest that you try it. Trust me and try it and see what happens. But I'm going to answer those 2 questions as well. How is my faith going? And what does my faith mean to me? Since I'm doing it, I have to change the wordage. First of all, my faith is going really well right now. Although I'm not always doing the greatest during this isolation time, I am a social being through and through, and this has been very difficult for me. I need to see people, and seeing them on screens isn't enough, and phone calls isn't really enough. I want to spend time with them. I want to walk next to them, hang out, play board games, whatever, have a campfire. I would love to have a campfire with people, but I may not be doing the greatest. But my faith is doing really well because I'm to the point of this whole thing where I'm like, God, you are in charge of this. I know you're in charge. I trust you. I will serve you in this. And that's kind of where we're at right now. So my faith is going really well. Probably the best it's ever been to this point, in my opinion. It's been a good time. And part of it, if I'm going to be honest with you, is because of how much time I'm getting into the Word. Like I didn't really get into it today. So after I'm done here, I'm not even going to edit this. I'm going to get back into the Word because I feel like I need to. And so the more that time that I spend with Jesus, the stronger my faith gets. It's this weird correlation. Who would have thought? But my faith is going really well. I may not be doing the best, but my faith is going well. And then my faith means to me, it means everything. So when I was in college, someone said this, I forget what teacher of mine, but he said that faith is like a pair of glasses or contacts. They're not a part of your life. They are the thing that let you see everything the way it's supposed to be. And so my faith to me is how I approach and see life. It defines everything. If I didn't have my faith, I would see life totally differently. And so it really does put things into focus. It gives things a different twist. So like when people are super worried and super scared because of this virus that's going around, I am more so calm because I know I serve a God who has a plan and who's got this. He's got this. He's going to do great things through this. And I know it. He's, as we say in Vantage Point 3, he's always up to something good in life, even if it is something that's happened to you that's really difficult and hard. And so for me, my faith to me means everything. It's everything. Like every action, every breath, my faith has something to do with it, if I think about it. And so my faith isn't just personal, because it is personal to me, but I feel the need to share it because I know that's what he would want. And so I try to do really creative little things like I've done when I was taught, don't tell anyone, or what I've done in my neighborhood or with just people, trying to bring up topics and stuff. My faith means a lot. It means a lot to me. It means everything to me. And so those are my answers to how my faith is going very well. And what does your faith mean to you? It means everything. And I am inviting you on this shorter podcast to take up that challenge still. Even if we don't hit the numbers. If we hit good enough numbers, I'll probably dye my hair because I'll be impressed. But if we don't hit those numbers, still take that step of faith. To show your friends, to show your peers, to show the people around you who you actually serve. And why it means so much to you that you do that. Because there's a lot of times people wonder. If you have a non-Christian friend, they wonder. They do. At least in my experience, they do. They say, well, how can you believe that? I don't understand. They wonder about it. Why do you do what you do? And this is the opportunity to reach them and maybe specifically share out a couple to people that you have. So I thank you in advance for answering the question using the hashtag Lakeland Youth Group to how is your faith going and what your faith means to you. I hope you guys take up this challenge. I hope you guys really latch in. Do be aware of things that we're going to be coming out with next week. There's going to be other sort of things happening next week. It's going to be somewhat of a different schedule, but stay tuned for that. If you are accepted, I will see you guys on Wednesday for Zoom as normal. If you're for Crossing, I'll see you guys on Sunday. I hope you all have a great, great weekend, and we will see you next time.